Morning, guys. We are on our way to a rotation for the local sheriff's department. It's going to be, if you watch my channel, you probably recognize where we're going to be, because there's on County Road 227, there's like this 90-degree curve, and I'm pretty sure that's where it's at, based on the intersections they gave us. There's like a 90-degree curve that goes like dead ends into a creek, and people always drive off the road there. They said it was a BMW and it's half submerged. They did not say anything about injuries or anything like that, so hoping nobody's in it and nobody's hurt. So we are on the way. We'll see what we got here in a few minutes. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, looks like they are right up here. I see the cops' spotlights now. Hit our camera. So this is a little different spot than I was expecting. We're gonna pull off to the side here. See what I need to expect. Does not look like I'm gonna have to totally go swimming for it, maybe. There's my flashlight. What do you got for me now?
Man, we brought a submarine. I don't know how you're gonna get this one.
He must have been coming from that way, I guess.
They didn't even hit the brakes.
Just straight off in it. Ooh. I was kind of, when they told me what the address was, I was expecting to see it down there in the 90-degree curve. God dang. This is gonna be fun.
It's deep as hell right
Yeah. The last, well, I say the last, in the 90-degree curve down there, the last one I pulled out of that was actually a BMW. And then there was that one that went in and then floated all the way down. That was a Subaru, but it's kind of the same thing. This little creek ain't no good for foreign cars. Looks like they crawled out on the roof. See footprints on it.
That might have been the caller.
Oh, somebody went to try to see if there was anybody in it. Yeah. So was it abandoned then? They don't know. They're like, oh no.
And it returns out of Houston, like northeast out of Houston.
So, not stolen or anything that we know of?
Nothing we know of yet.
Okay.
I called the emergency contact for the RO. He's trying to get in touch with her.
Great. All right. At least the ground seems solid here, because I'm gonna have to. You can see the tracks.
No brakes or anything.
No, it is.
208 and just.
It is straight off in the water.
If it was her, she was drunk as shit before.
Yeah, no, there's no slide marks. So let's see what this ditch looks like here.
Right here where they came in might be the best.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Right here, it's pretty low on this side. It's solid. Yeah. Okay. Let me pull in here real quick then. Right? Nice. Going back roads cruising, I guess. All right. So, not exactly where I was expecting to find the car, but it's probably, out of all the options that we have, it's probably not the worst case scenario. So I can this little ditch, I think I'll be alright. Oh yeah, it's good. I'm just kind of following their tracks back here. I'm going to call right about there good, I believe. I'm going to put on my guardian angel lights. I didn't put them on earlier because I was really expecting to be swimming. So now that I know I'm not at least totally swimming, I'll put these on so y'all can see what the heck it is I'm doing. Alright. Do what? Oh yeah, no, that thing is... You're gonna have to pop a door open and let that thing drain. I might have to back up a little bit more. I thought I backed up a little closer. Info. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Hoping it doesn't hang the bank too hard. Turn the guardian angels on. Grab the side puller. So I won't have to go swimming, but I will have to get into the water. 'Cause there's no recovery points on that, so I'm going to have to just find a wheel. The thing about BMWs, they ought to have at least solid wheels. I don't see brake marks anywhere. Being an SUV, could possibly have a hitch. So I am switching to my rubber boots. Hopefully I don't have to get totally wet. I brought my swimming shoes for this one, so I didn't have to have on these knee boots again if I had to go in there, if I was actually swimming. So believe it or not, I'm not sure about this particular spot, but the spot down the way there, it's actually very deep. You will not touch bottom. So I'm going to put my gloves over here because I'm not getting those all dirty. I forgot to take my flashlight out of my pocket. Get all my stuff out here just in case. I'm gonna come feeling around for something to grab. Hopefully there's a hitch. As luck would have it, no hitch. So we are gonna have to go for a wheel. I was really hoping it would have a hitch, because that would make this a lot easier. I could stick my Yankum toe point in it.
Now, I'm thinking Yankum soft shackle to a wheel. I want to make sure that I don't have too much cable out on the winch. Got a little bit more that I could pull if I need. I don't want it to go any past there. Okay, gauge the winch. If I absolutely need to, I will get another strap and put onto this soft shackle. Where's my winch cable? Here it is. Hopefully I don't get too wet. Because it is deep. I'm getting wet. No matter what here. Oh yeah. There's already water in my boots. Chilly. Oh yeah, it's got a good solid wheel here. I'm not leaning down or squatting in the water right now. It is about waist deep. See if I'm gonna need, yeah, I'm gonna need a strap. Not quite enough. Getting a workout today, all these lost water in my boots. Going to get this one. If I can put this onto this Yankum soft shackle. If y'all want any Yankum gear, I will have a link to it in the description of the video with a discount code and all that. I'm just really glad the mosquitoes aren't completely terrible right now. Alright. Hook this into here, which will also help because it's right there on the edge of the paint. So of course all of this right here is just like dewberry briars. Get some of the mud crap off my hands. Flashlights, and wheel lift is down. Winch cable's coming tight. Let's see how much this thing fights us coming up this bank. Truck's not slipping, so that's good. We're pretty square with it, so all my brakes are in line with it. Once I get it up, I might reposition my truck, or I might not, we'll see. And then I can take my side puller out because I don't need the higher angle of pull anymore. Almost out. turned about full lock there, so I can straighten that back, or it's straightening itself back out. Look at that. I'm gonna have to wash my bed off. Run out, but without taking all their stuff out with it. So the grass will catch some of their trash, hopefully. Bunch of stuff. Nobody's in it. In the front seats, at least. Set this right here. Let some of this water drain out. Shed some weight. It's crazy. The video does not do it justice to how steep that is. It's got M-series brakes. I think this was an M40 if I remember right. Yeah, it's an M40i X3. Leave that open to drain. Not much water in here. Let some of that drain out. I'm gonna pull this thing just a little bit more here. Hope that it stays put on the slope. Not acting like it's going to stay put for us. Mosquitoes coming out now. I guess they figured out we were here. Try this board. See if that will hold it. Might have to it's not gonna stop for us. Try another block on this side. Get this part of a tree out from underneath it. Just not gonna stop for us, I don't think. So let me try to grab one of my actual wheel chocks. Got a set of wheel chocks that might be a little grippier. Hopefully. Stick those in front of the tires. So it seems like it wants to slide a little bit. stick. Staying put for the time being. So I've got all the weight off the winch. So I'm going to put that there. Just another catch. I'm completely off of the winch now. Put some gloves back on. Bunch of grass hung in my winch cable, or my winch hook rather. Could do this a couple different ways. I am going to put my bed down right where I'm at and just use my snatch blocks to guide this thing around, since I'm all wet and muddy. Really don't want to track all that back in my truck unless I absolutely have to. Dry out some of my straps. And done with that box for the time being. Push this stuff back here. Oop, I forgot. We lift this down. So luckily, on this particular one, the seems to be in rear-wheel drive at the moment, so the rear will slide, so I can snatch block it real easy. Put my right there at the edge of the tires. I'm going to assume that this has no other toe points, so I'm going to hook the control arms. Yes, there is a screw-in tow hook. No, I'm not going to use it, even if it was in the vehicle somewhere. Especially pulling at an angle with these is asking for trouble. I already don't really want to pull too much of an angle on this thing. Woohoo. The bed's wet from all the rain we had last night. I'm slipping and sliding with these muddy boots. Alright. That snatch block. This snatch block. So I'm going to snatch block with this one over here to that corner. This one probably to here, since we're already at the edge of the bed. I'm going to pull a little bit of tension. When you watch my videos, you'll know what I'm doing. I've done this many times on the channel. Got this snatch block pulling over to slide the whole car, and then that one to keep the winch line going straight towards the winch. Position the car right there. See if it'll stay put for us for just a second, long enough to get snatch blocks undone, because the vehicle is now mostly square with the bed. I will be able to now kind of steer it, which I want to straighten up the wheels if I can. This works out pretty good. The steering wheel seems like it still works. The rear tires are locked up, so it's going to go in the direction of our winch. And I can steer the front tires where I need them. Which it seems like our wheels turned a little bit or something here. So I want it to start coming up this way, because the rear is going to go where I pull it, so I gotta steer the front. Look at that chunk of mud sliding. The front is what I need to control. Sucks, this was a nice car probably not too long ago. Right, roll my bed up, and we're gonna strap this thing down. You need to see if the deputy needs to inventory it real quick. Can't see anything too valuable in there. Pick up my wheel chocks. These off, so we're gonna throw these there, wash all the mud and salt water off of my bed. It's that time of year for water recoveries. All right, sit down. I'm going to get my hooks out. It's just mud falling off this thing. I'm gonna come over here. More of the mud. Try to find me a J-hook. Control arm to J-hook. Something there. Did you need to inventory it still? Okay, let me get this hooked real quick, and then I'll lay it down for you real quick.
Appreciate you.
Oh man, that was mud.
Like, no damage.
No, there's no damage. There's, right, yeah, no collision damage. Just wipe mud all over my face. word of the wise, the bed is really, really slick. Most of the water should be out of it already. I let it drain for a while. These mosquitoes or something else. What's that? There. Got a rag for my face. Just wipe it off. Swamp right on me. I can throw one of my straps here on this one. Grab. Yeah, those mosquitoes are coming out now. For each side. This side ain't too dirty. Cook it like that. He's inventorying. All the trucks and boats driving by. Everybody's going fishing this morning. It's early Friday morning. Perks of living on the Texas Gulf Coast. There's plenty of fishing spots. Yeah, there's like a little backpack or something in there. See the water standing in the floorboards. Roll this back up. Sign.
Your autograph, please, sir.
Just glad I didn't have to actually go swimming for this one.
Right. There you go.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully day gets better from here.
Right. Well, not too bad of a start. I'm glad I wasn't off
Yeah, on the other
neck
side.
deep in it, because it was pretty deep in the middle there. I was already, like right there at the edge, like just standing at the back wheel, I was already like waist deep. So it would have been a lot worse out there.
And there's some big old gators in there.
I know, there's
one that loves to hang out right in that
corner. Yeah. Yep.
He's at least 10 foot.
Now there's some big ones in there. Cause this goes literally back to Alligator Lake. Like this is their home. So I'm gonna throw this last strap on here and I'll be ready to go. You good with me? It's info, man. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Throw this in here so I'm not getting it all gross. Throw this last strap on the wheel. Keep it out of some of the mud. Don't have to wash everything. Still have my 4 points of securement. So we got 2 on the front, 2 on the rear, because the winch don't count. that good. We are gonna roll on out of here. Turn off the guardian angel lights. So maybe the mosquitoes won't follow me quite as bad. These things are terrible. My airbags air up a little bit here, get a little more clearance getting through the ditch. Here. Alright, we are out of here. We'll be back at the yard to slide this thing off. Alright, so we are back at the yard. It's getting daylight so we can actually see what we're doing. So you can see there's not really any actual body damage to this thing. So there was no slide marks where they hit the brakes real hard trying to stop. It was just a right off the end there. Like the deputy was saying, a little suspicious. So I don't know about you, but if I was going off in the water, I would be jamming on the brakes pretty hard. So not sure if this is a case of stolen vehicle, sleep, or intoxicated, or what have you, but I'm going to turn the wheel back straight because we want to go straight into there with it. I'm assuming even if I tilt my bed all the way up, it might slide for me. Figuring it's gonna get right about to the edge of the bed, then I don't have to shake it the rest of the way. Yep. It might slowly slide down if I let it, but I'm going to a couple little bumps there. Re-engage my winch. Forgot my blocks are up there. I tossed them into the middle of the bed. While I'm up here, I'm going to take my snatch blocks off so they're not sliding through all the mud. So I'm going to have a little bit of cleanup on this one. Not too bad. So I'm really, really glad that I didn't actually have to go swimming to get this one. So that's generally what happens whenever you hear that particular intersection come in on the call. Blocks are slippery. So one block in front, one block behind. Kind of chalk the wheels. Rather than sitting here shaking this thing off, which granted probably would be a little faster. Try to see if I can Get it to slide. I'm going to pull my bed. That's where the tires are right here at the edge. Like so. Re-engage my winch so it'll hold it. Toss that there for now because I might need them in a minute. Now I can push out with the bed, so I'm having to shake it off of the truck. Not really that great for the hydraulics. So now, give it another little bump here. Off she goes. Bed out to give myself some room to work. Now I get to lay down on the ground and get these hooks off of it here. I guess it's a good thing I'm already wet and muddy, so. There. Still water draining out of this thing. Overall, it's not the worst possible outcome for the given situation. So these water recovery, especially like these where they're abandoned, either really good or really bad depending on if there's a body in them or not, which is not uncommon. But because y'all are watching this, there was obviously no body. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, finish up all my paperwork. I still gotta secure all the windows because they're all down and they're not going back up. Pick up all my stuff here, get it cleaned up and ready for the weekend. It's Friday, so no telling what the weekend's going to bring us. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all would, please subscribe, like, and share.